Alright, welcome everybody to the first of the series. This is a little brainchild of mine. Words coming out of my mouth. Difficult, yes. So yeah, this series is going to be called Analysis Play. It's going to be me playing through a game, exploring the game, and basically looking through the various game development decisions that the developers have made, such as programming design, basic level design, and pointing things out for you guys. Now, I am not affiliated in any way with any of the games that I'm going to be playing, but I do have a little background in game development, so I know some things that I'm talking about, and this is not planned in advance, so this is basically me noticing stuff as I play through the games. The game that we're starting with right now is going to be Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Now, the reason why I chose this game is because it's a game that I have not finished playing, and it's also a game that's visually very beautiful. It's even I don't remember when this game came out. It was a while ago, but it's graphically pretty advanced compared to some of the titles that are still coming out these days. So without, I guess, further ado, let's just get started. Make a new game. I'll choose this setting right here. 12-minute recap video. This is not a let's play, so there's stuff like that. We don't really care too much about the story here, so we'll just skip through that. And we can always watch it again. Very nice. Let's see.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are you?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you.
Listen up, all of you.
We got a sandstorm barreling down our arse and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. But 3 years he's worked hard to get him tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Is Things cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his gin crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the gin from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Alright, let's see what our options are. Non-lethal, lethal. We are going against hardened criminals, smugglers of weapons and whatnot. We should go with lethal.
I'm not leaving my 6 exposed. Give me something lethal.
Your call, but Singh's undercover in all this.
So watch your fucking sights.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Alright, let's stick with short range.
Never was one to play the odds. Give me something I can use up close.
You got it. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said that Jin are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
We'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute, so we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your number one priority is keeping the Jin out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your happy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Not quite
Task force action.
tight on that lip
This is
sync,
Knife
but
Leader. Engage hush drives and descend to Angel
I've seen a
1-5.
lot worse. It's definitely not enough to pull you out of the game. Now, what this game does really well with Jensen is his damn hair. The hair on his head and on his beard, it's just so fantastically done. It's definitely praiseworthy. No.
Team leader, this is
Offense.
Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Now, I've played this a little bit during my testing phase and during my trial, before making the stream, but there was some significant audio desync issues that just completely ruined like 3 hours of footage, so I decided to start over. Now, this is a little bit of a note that I found during that testing is these birds right here. But first of all, let me actually tell you how I look at a game whenever I play it. For me, it is the developers should sell the world itself. They should definitely sell the story, they should sell the gameplay, but they have to sell the world itself to the point where you would feel like the world could go on even without your active presence there. And to that end, a lot of the time I just like to like kind of stand still and just look at the visuals and listen to the ambient noise. Like we have some nice wind going on, we have some bird calls, some flapping cloth, very nice, definitely working well. If you notice also,
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
You should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
alright, I see what you're saying, but if you take a look at the sunset right there, and if you take a look at the compass on the minimap, those both things match. And it is a sunset because it's in the west, not the east. It's these little consistencies that really help out the game. For me, anyway. Now, back to the birds at hand. Got some dead peoples here, dead augmented peoples. Nope, went crazy back then. But yeah, the birds. These birds right here. And by the way, I'm not going to be stopping like every single time when I see something and try to explain it. This is just like stuff I noticed right away. So there are two different types of birds. First of all, those birds in the distance. You can see they're a little bit brighter. I mean, it's fairly easy to tell that they're just 2D animations. A 2D sprite going around the character, maybe. Yeah, it looks like they might be going in circles. That one's a little bit different. These are... yeah. It looks like they have two different sprites here. Hold on just a second. If they're turning... oh, okay. So not quite 2D sprites. Looks like I was wrong on that. It looks like they're actual 3D images, or 3D models, but they're so low quality that they kind of remind me of 2D sprites. They're just... the wings are flat pieces. They don't have anything really onto them. They're absolutely different from these birds right here. They're also a little bit brighter. Yeah, their geometry must be like minimal entirely. But okay, these birds right here. These birds right here follow a specific line. If you take a look at those birds right there in the distance, some of the birds just follow in, glide into their path, and then just keep going straight. This is where some, even just slight randomization could have helped sell it a little bit. I mean, people are definitely not going to stare here through, so they definitely didn't put a lot of time into this section, and rightfully so, they didn't have. But even like a slight minimalist, a 0.01% kind of randomization could have helped sell it just a little bit more. And yeah, and these are definitely higher geometry than the last ones. Let's see. Looks like... yeah. See, those ones up there, they're a little bit more difficult to tell. The ones up there. There's hundreds, or actually no, they are following a linear path again. But these paths intertwine, so they kind of go into each other a little bit, like underneath, a little bit above. You can tell with those middle two birds right there. But these ones are like just extremely linear. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's finish the mission. Yeah, I definitely don't want the game, or the series, to be that detailed. Okay, stop here. chit and a triangle code. Still, it's very nice. And it looks like they got the wind direction down as well. Consistent, very nice. You always want consistency in these kind of in anything that you do. Same thing that what they do for making films. They have to make sure that time on their watches is consistent, time of day is consistent, the placement of object is consistent. There's definitely stuff that falls through the cracks, but consistency is key. Alright, let's keep going. Very nice. Intuitive design in terms of controls right there. This is your action button, and this is also that melee action button. I didn't really have to think too much about it, I just had to automatically press it, and yeah, this is the stuff that you want to have in your games. The controls that you don't have to think about, it's just there for you. Okay, let's read this secretary pocket thing. Looks like we have a door code to a storage area on the roof. Let's keep going. Now this is also an exploration kind of game, so I'm going to be trying to go through as much like side areas as I can. Those clouds in the distance are moving, but the ones above are not. That's a stationary. That's... I mean, most of the time you're just looking at the game horizontally, so you're not really looking up. But still, even like a slight movement in there would help out. Let's take a look at our inventory. Gonna put that there. There. There we go. That should be fine. Anything in this room? No. Again, the wind is going in the same direction. Very nice. You see even those swinging pallets right there. It just helps sells the roll. Or, yeah. That's exactly what I said. Alright. Let's keep going. Can I go up? No. I don't think I can fit in there. Yeah, let's see what's out here. Walkers. Does the game call it credit chips or credit chits? I don't know. Let's see if it can take a look at the next level fine. Augmentation wheel. Okay. Let's take a look around this area. Looks like we can go up, but let's take a look down here. like they have some elemental effect on pull. I'm just speaking like that because I've been playing Divinity Original Sin with a friend of mine. So that's what I call them. But yeah, I got some electrocuted. Oh, water. Okay, we're good, we're good. Anything else up here? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, let's keep moving. Now I already know how to hack, so let's do this. I like to use the keyboard when I'm hacking. It's more intuitive.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Now this is nice. When you know the keyboard controls, everything just flows a lot smoother. And it does save you a little bit of time. So you are, I guess, in a way
Access
encouraged
granted.
to use keyboard controls for this. Now I've done the tutorial before. I know what to do.
احنا ما بدنا احد تاني يحط هذه العملية بخطر قبل ما يصل تاجر الأسلحة.
I'll do another sweep of the area, just to make sure.
علمني إذا أي شيء تغير.
Let's wait for that guy to go a little bit further. I do believe there's a sound sphere that goes around an action. Looks like pistol ammo. I think that's fine. Looks like painkillers. Now I'm gonna take this pistol and I'm actually gonna equip it. I prefer to use the pistol in this game. Why did he have only one bullet in his magazine? Machine pistol ammunition. Very nice.
هذا كان صوت غريب.
Okay.
مين هذا؟
Let's get him out of the way. I like to try to do this silently if I can. As much as I can. Go. Forgot to read what it actually was called. And do let me know if you have any questions about game development. I will try to answer that to the best of my ability. This is a pretty linear level with just a little bit of side paths, which is quite nice. Gives you a little bit of option. Looks like we can drop down here to go there.
يا
and open
بدأت
that gate.
تعصف.
Alright. Since he was the only one there, I didn't mind actually just shooting him. Let's see, do we have anything in this room? Oh, see, there was even this thing. I didn't even see it. That's another way we could have entered that room. So it's a chip. Okay, it's a chip. Newspaper, what do we have? A little bit of world news about what's going on in the world. It's always appreciated to know if there's anything else there. Not everybody's gonna read it, but it is there for people who are interested in that. Which again helps sell the world. Now I do have the code for it, but if I hack, I believe I can possibly get stuff.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Oh, I already had that. I was waiting for it.
Access granted.
Okay. I believe hacking does, yeah, it does give me some XP. 25
Jensen,
XP for the
Mac,
hack.
listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
Yeah, and 5 XP for doing it in a single try. Sometimes they'll just hide stuff out there. Different types of closed lockers, so they don't all look the same. Very nice. You want to have diversity. Shrink ammo, pistol, stun gun ammo, boots, which I can't wear. Okay, very nice, very nice. And I believe, yep, we can move that and break through the wall. Okay, very nice. We could have just opened the elevator doors if we wanted to. Let me actually go through that. I want to see if there's a difference. Okay. No, that's fine. I don't want to do that. Okay.
وبعدين ايه دلوقتي؟
Looks like he was alerted. Do I see the body? Okay. Now this is also an interesting point, is that if you take a look at the bottom left of the screen, there's gonna be energy bar. Most of it, I believe that's what is it, 75% of it gets depleted, and you would have to recharge it constantly. But the other 25%, the one with the thicker bar that's currently highlighted, that refills over time pretty quickly actually, so you don't have to worry about it too much. And that's very nice, that meaning I don't have to constantly keep popping energy kind of support, whatever they're called, batteries, biocells, yeah, that's what they're called. I don't have to constantly keep popping biocells to be able to actually do stuff that I want to do. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, a little bit of chain movement again. Slight visual effects. Slight movement always helps out. Right there, see that? Kill. Bam. That is the game telling you, hey, here's another option. Don't go through the front door. Here's the side. And yeah, let's take that option. No, I don't know how accurate the sand being in the docks is. I do believe I've seen a video about it though, on YouTube somehow.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
I apologize to the viewer who looked or who put something in chat. I was completely focused on the game and didn't see that. My bad. But yeah, let's keep going. Alright, I do like the option of closing these blinds right here. And here's a way out too.
No, there's nothing here, just that.
The developers of this game do like hiding stuff under other stuff. I should be careful about that. Keep looking. Okay. Thought I saw another one over there. Maybe I was wrong. Let's take a look. Okay. Again, I'm just trying to be a little stealthy about my gameplay here. There's a sphere of audio on the minimap showing me how much distance I can have between myself and the enemy before they hear me. Let's see. Okay, there's one over there. There's one above me right now. Let's take a look. Oh, we have. Oh, good. I was almost seeing.
Nothing to report.
Very nice, close. Okay. Let's see. Can I get rid of him without the other guy noticing? Oh, no, they'll notice. Gotta have good timing here. Let's see. Just turning back around. Let's see, going back there. Oh, he's looking my direction, come on. You did hear me. Okay, excellent.
Jensen, watch your 20.
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jinn's communications booster, if you can disable it.
Roger that.
There we go. Excellent, excellent. And as far as the message that guy put in chat, yes. What is it? Concerned caller? Yes, you should definitely buy this game. Like I said, I haven't played too much of it. I've only gone through maybe like the first chapter. Maybe not even that much. But having played the Human Revolution, I believe that was called. Yeah. Very excellent design. Very. And this one is, from what I hear, this one is better. Okay. Yep. More money. Very nice. Did we loot these? What are these? Yes, we did. Oh, he's just knocked out. Thought I got rid of him. Okay. Sure. That looks like gas, but we have an augmentation that is preventing us from getting damaged by it. Very nice. And the game even rewards you for exploration. That is very nice. If you saw, I got some XP for doing just that. Just for being in this area. I don't see any enemies nearby just yet. Why is that wall breakable if there's a door right next to it? seems unnecessary. Oh, okay, so we have one enemy in this section. Can I get him through the wall? Looks like I did. I knocked him out. Very nice. Ah, we have already seen that. Alright. Yeah. Very nice. A little bit of environmental kind of damage. Using the environment to your situation. Trying to get that done. Very nice. Let's see. Oh, we have an enemy ahead. You can keep going that way. There's another enemy there. Okay, marked. It doesn't look like that guy wants to turn, which is fine by me. Another one down there. Let's take the vent. I think that's gonna bring me to a better position. Wow, sprinting just does a lot of sound. Okay, using cover to get a little bit of visual on what's around here. Come on. Nothing else over here, just gotta wait for that guy to move. There we go. Those ones are too close to each other for me to tackle. Looks like a nice way up. Oh, there we go. I don't know why I was having trouble with it, and there's a vent nearby.
شكلنا كده جينا بدري مش شايف اي حاجه.
Let's see if we can get rid of this guy.
الصوت ده جاي منين؟ بص شوف في ايه.
Somebody was alerted. We gotta move the body. They're gonna be coming over here. Let's get into this vent.
This is impossible.
Get out. What's over here? Guy down there. Which I can't mark. Okay, now I can. A little strange, but okay. Oh, and a blinking light. That means something important.
The signal booster is online.
Good. I could barely hear them.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
خليل، الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جاية كمان شوية. روح قول لبقية الناس ان انا هعصبكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clear.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
I'm sure he's gonna hear that. Okay, our energy levels are back up. Okay, nobody else has heard that. Very nice. Anything here? No. Okay,
No,
that's deactivated.
disabled.
Very nice.
Gen's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Singh's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
Okay, let's take a look at this computer. We have a little bit of information and a little bit more. Nothing interesting though. Let's see. Somebody heard me and is going up here to investigate. Let's see. Yeah, let's hide in here. And go around him. There we go. Nice and easy. Oh, and he's got a pocket secretary too. Nothing interesting there. Another guy. Rushed it a little bit, but he's just knocked out. Okay. I think that's everybody from downstairs. I think I can go down there and not worry about enemies. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's around here. So yeah, this is gonna be what most of the game is. It's just gonna be me playing the game. It's whenever something interesting comes up, that's when I'm gonna actually get my analysis portion going. There we go. Nothing there. Weird thing.
خليها في سرك.
What's happening? Let's get him out of there so nobody spots him. Okay.
Just what I needed.
This is going very smoothly. Oh, enemy ahead. Okay. Let's get rid of those enemies there and then look around the area. Oh, oh shit. Hope nobody spots me.
Oh shit!
Turn around.
That's it!
He spotted me. I'm out of ammo. Quickly. Let's see. Oh, no. They got me. They got me. I was being too foolish. I should have moved that body somewhere further away. Live and learn.
بيجي لي تهيؤات. خلاص اتفقنا. حد شاف ايه اللي قتل ده؟ اياد المصيبة.
Quick saved in the wrong spot. I really should have been more cautious. Looks like I might just survive this. Okay, there we go. We got around. Very nice. Now to get rid of them. Ammunition. Okay. Let's just do that. It's gonna be easier for me. Flash. Nice. They're actually using grenades. Good AI. There we go. That's everybody. Yeah. Now let's take a look around the area. This stealth didn't really work out that well, but I'm not gonna waste time trying to be perfect at this game. Looks like we have a door code. Atrium doors, okay, sure. Oh, more stuff in there. Anything up there that I missed? No, I don't think there was. Oh, stuff up here. Nice. Vertical exploration in this game. Very good. Yeah, you're constantly getting rewarded for exploring here, so that's very nice. Okay, just a little bit of background information. That's pretty much it to this area. I'll have to check up there before I leave. Looting is fairly quick, that's nice. Okay, did I miss anything? Does not look like it. Getting rid of him. The other guy did not hear me, so that's nice. Okay. More money, always welcome. Let's use the vent to try to get around the guy in that room.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helo is inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. Creedy out.
I think that's the best enemy. Guess another way would have been just to climb here, maybe. Can you go through the entire area just by... No. a little more difficult than that. Well, no matter. Okay. Look at that wall texture. Or wall design, I should say. So nice. And that floor too, I didn't even notice the floor. It's mostly covered in sand, but yeah, very nice. I really like the visual style of this game, and the previous one too. Let's try hacking. Let's take a look at the field. So we need to go there. The Peter's gonna take a path through here. It's gonna go here and go all the way around. So yeah, doesn't really matter too much.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay, very nice. Just a little bit of extra XP, never hurts.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that. About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted. Alright, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position.
Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4, in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on her ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The Ogs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
Oh, what the? The park has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up on
Greedy, make it a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Oh, I was bad at it. Try that again. Yeah, that was pretty bad on my part. I should use my augments more.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Let's get that done.
Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Shit.
You can definitely tell where the developers put in more time. That was some really great animation of the glass breaking. But then you just compare them to the birds. This is
artificial eyes to
what
prosthetic
game development is. It's just
human-controlled evolution available
managing
to all.
what gets more time and assets.
We will merge with machines, with
When
computers.
this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you.
No, stop!
Plan.
Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
Kind of madness has gripped mechanically augmented people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Pangaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregation.
Serenade Industries closed its doors.
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we cannot control.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation.
Multiple detonations. Looks like car bombs.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has tasked Interpol.
This is a very nice credit scene. Put the time into this complex screens. Names flowing through this is just very nice.
Agent Jensen.
I won't let it happen again.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. This sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The AUG incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Paige. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
I'll secure your communications, Bob. Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective...
Janus won't be an issue. I've made arrangements. I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Paige, activate the sleep cell.
Some really excellent animation in this cutscene. Not just the facial animation, but the whole body's being used there. This is probably done using the actual body actors there.
Konečná stanice, Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
And every single character in there had their own body characteristic. They definitely put a lot of time into that. But here you can actually see a little bit of what I was talking about. His hair.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Now this scene right here has a very interesting event happening. Pay attention to a certain character in an orange hoodie.
Everything should be in order.
No, I'm afraid they are not.
What? You knew the papers are no good. You just let my wife through.
You, come here.
In this cutscene, you're never told to actually watch him, but he's there.
Oh, so sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Man? Seriously?
I could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman. They've been there a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augové, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Don't make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we can do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to
Then help me find them.
Get back in line, sir.
Why are we going into a natural line?
Hold it! Hand over your papers. Just watch yourself, Clank.
I can't believe you're doing that!
You brought this on yourself.
Get your hands off of that!
Don't make this any harder than it has to be.
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why.
Doesn't always happen, but still. Strange.
Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
The neural subnet, sure. And TF-29 directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip, custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus, leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller. Find a way to access the NSN's mother...
I like how the UI actually pops up at that moment.
It's a nice Alex. You okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Stand back, let me help. Hold on. Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon.
Alright, yeah, that was a pretty intense cutscene there. Two characters of note. One is the guy in the orange hoodie that I was talking about, acting a little bit coy. That one, it was a little bit more difficult to notice. And the other one is the girl with the red hair. Her character model and her hair really stand out as a character. No other one in that entire train station was as noticeable as her or the guy in orange. So I'm not sure if they're ever gonna come in or if I'm just being crazy, but even adding stuff like that to a game really definitely just adds to the mystery of it, adds to the immersiveness of it. But this doesn't, like, I don't have a reflection apparently. And what's being reflected is not actually what's there. I mean, from a sight glance, it looks like there's some kind of reflection going on, but it's definitely not the place that's being reflected. Yeah. But this is yeah, that right there is brick wall apparently. I'm not sure if it's an actual game environment that they've made, but most likely it's a very low detailed kind of room. Did they just spawn and respawn whenever they're close to a mirror or something like that? I don't know. There's a lot of different ways to go about making a mirror effect. That's one of them. Alright, but for now, let's stop here for the day. There's a lot of cutscenes going on and a little bit of introduction. But now this is basically where the main game actually starts. I will continue doing this. I'm not sure when exactly. Most likely tomorrow. And I am still going to think about the schedule of when I'm going to be doing this consistently. For now, it's going to be whenever I have some free time. And hopefully that's going to work. There's this statue, by the way. Yeah. So for now, thank you for watching. Apologies again for that concerned caller who I've missed in chat, as I was just a little bit too focused for the game. I am still a little bit new to streaming, and I might miss a few more before I get into the habit of actually doing it consistently again. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. If you're interested in seeing more, follow me, leave a message in chat saying so. And if you're interested in learning Japanese, I do have a series on Twitch and in my YouTube channel as well, where I learn Japanese by playing the game Learn Japanese to Survive Hiragana Battle. And it's going really well so far. Got 3 episodes out, and if you're interested in watching it live, that's happening from 9:30 Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. I should say, Monday to Friday. And I will leave you with that for the day. Thank you for watching. Join me again next time. Have fun.